Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, the last video I did was a test video, but I guess this will be an introduction video and stuff. For those who don't know, my name's Haley. This is my YouTube channel, and this is gonna be a channel where I post content, whether it's scary, makeup, hairstyles, comedy, reaction to other TV shows or movies. And if you like any of those things, then I suggest you subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. Now, told you everything about myself. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I like sweet tea. I like hanging out with friends. I like playing basketball for a little while. I want to become a future actress. I'm a Christian. I worship God. God is the main priority in my life, is God. And yeah, I'm a Christian. And so far, that's everything I should share on this channel for at least right now until I get used to it. Okay, now I don't want to spend a whole 10 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever, how long this video is on about my life. Today's video, if you know the title, it's about a woman named Cynthia Anderson. Now, this is going to be a creepy video I start off with that people who follow me on Instagram, y'all know I told you about. And this is a scary video because, like, you have to listen to this video because it's like a true crime story, basically. And if you think true crime isn't scary, then just wait for this story. Well, Cynthia Anderson, if y'all know, any of y'all know who Cynthia Anderson is, well, she was like, I think it was back in, I would imagine like, either 60s, 70s, or 80s, I can't remember. I would guess around maybe 80s because I guess 80s or 70s or 60s, but Cynthia Anderson was like she was a Christian, and so this is the whole true story about Cynthia Anderson. Well, what happened was, okay, I'll give you a little background about Cynthia Anderson. She was like she was raised in a Christianity home. She was like raised into Christianity. She had a boyfriend. I didn't like when I was doing my research, I didn't get the name of the boyfriend, but like she had a boyfriend. She worked at this place. Like, if y'all want to know the whole true story, because I'm not going to say every single detail because I'm not trying to make this a really super long video, then I suggest like go to subscribe BuzzFeed Unsolved and then just search up Cynthia Anderson, and it's on BuzzFeed Unsolved. So continuing with the story, she worked at this place. Like she had a job and stuff, and the weird thing about this case is just bone-chilling me. Well, apparently, the last time she was seen, or the few times actually, okay, before I say, she ended up missing. Like, no one could find her or anything, and it's still an unsolved case. This is like a whole unsolved case. She was found, the police say she was missing. Let me tell you why she could possibly be missing and not. Well, when she was still like around, when people still saw her, especially at her job, she got these random phone calls from her job, and then her boss apparently said to these interviewers and stuff that he actually saw Cynthia, or aka Cindy, yeah, because the reason why I'm saying Cindy, because what I'm going to tell you next in a few minutes, you're going to think that's actually a real, but it could be a different one. Well, Cynthia, I guess sometimes goes by Cindy. She apparently, according to the boss, when she got these random phone calls, she was acting really scared. I mean, her facial expression was acting super scared, and so like the last time she was listening, she just hanged up. Like, she just hung up, and according to the boss, her facial expression, she was super scared. Like, she was really, really scared of something. So my guess is that it's a random call. And now here's the thing that gets weird. The next day, she doesn't even she keeps getting these random phone calls. She, like, a few days she keeps getting these random phone calls, and even there was a day where, and then this big billboard, like, outside, it says, "I love you, Cindy." And some people would call Cynthia Cindy, so that kind of, if you know what I'm getting at, the whole side of the building said, "I love you, Cindy," but it was painted over, but then it was wrote on the board again. And now, before you say anything, this was apparently for a different Cindy, because according to the police, there was this guy that was questioned, and he said it was for a different Cindy, not the actual Cynthia. And then, so, like, Cynthia still keep getting phone calls and stuff. Like, she kept getting phone calls. And then the next day, she didn't show up at work. She was really late. Like, most of her stuff was out by the parking lot. Like, most of her things, I'm not going to say which things, but most of her things was outside in the parking lot. And, like, so, like, the boss and some other people came by her desk and wondering why she ended up late. She apparently had this poem book. Well, hold on, let me track back forward. I'll explain after that. She had this poem book that, when open, it was on a page that said, and talking about like this person. It really said, it had the exact same words. But it basically said this person was going to, like, this person kidnaps this other person and then kills them. That's basically what it said. Like I said, go to BuzzFeed, and then it basically said that, like, basically said something like, "Oh, I kidnapped this person and I killed him." And here's the weird thing. That book was open, and Cynthia was Cynthia was not at work, but her poem book was on the desk, that page. And here's the weird thing. Apparently, before she went missing and stuff, she would literally get these dreams, like these nightmares and stuff, like get these nightmares that she was getting kidnapped and then, like, held at knife point. Like, she was getting kidnapped, held at knife point, and possibly murdered. And that's what the page was open to on the poem, like that. Like, and here's the weird thing. Y'all may say, "Oh, she wasn't actually kidnapped or anything. She was possibly just left out the country," because if y'all know the story, here's the thing, I'll tell you. She kind of had a rough time with her folks. Like, sometimes she would, I don't know, sometimes, I'm not going to explain, like I said, not every detail, but she had, like, a rough time with her folks. Like, I guess get into arguments and stuff. Like, she had that's happened with every, like, child, like, in their life, they have an argument or they have a bad time with their folks. That's basically her situation. So, like, y'all gonna say, "Oh, she just wanted to escape her parents." But here's the thing. I mean, if she really wanted to escape her parents, then apparently at the bank she had, like, a bunch of money. There was a bunch of money in the deposit thing, and she had a bunch of money. And I don't think she will, and it was, like, open, like, it was still there, the money was still there, like, no one touched it. So, like, if she did leave town and was trying to escape her parents, her folks, and if she did leave her town with her boyfriend or something, then you would think that she would take that money with her. Unless she forgot, she would take that money with her. And after considering it, like, she couldn't have just skipped town no matter how bad things were with her and her folks, because she, like, the money was still there in the bank, like no one touched it, and that was her money. You would think she would have taken it with her, because if she's leaving out of town to start a new life, that must be expensive. So I don't think she just left town. If y'all know, then y'all will probably think that. Now, the thing about this whole thing, what makes it scary, is that she had the nightmares, she had the random phone calls, and the poem. What the poem page said and was left off at basically happened in her nightmares. And they were basically the same dreams. They were like like visions or something. Basically like visions, kind of, if that's what happened. And with her having random phone calls and her acting scared, there's a chance, I'm going to get to my theory, there's a chance she could have actually been kidnapped. Now, this other person, like, I'm going to get to this first theory. People think, like, maybe she just wants to fake the whole missing thing and just wants people to stop looking for her or something. And I can explain why. Well, when she went missing, like a few days later or something, this strangely woman calls, like, the police or something, and she tells them, oh, I know where Cynthia Anderson is. And they go to this place, but Cynthia isn't there. And she just literally hung up really fast. And people think, if they listen to this story, know about it, people been saying, like, that could have been Cynthia trying to tell police, like, go to this wrong location. So maybe they'll start looking for her because maybe she doesn't want to be found. That could be a theory, but I'm going to stick to the second theory now. My theory is that she actually did get kidnapped and possibly murdered. And let me explain why. Now, when I said something about the poem being, like, opened to that page, it was open to that page. And the way it was, the way it was and stuff, that gives me a hint that possibly if she was kidnapped, my guess is the guy or girl, whoever, like, if it was a guy or girl, but my guess is a guy, because even in her dreams, like, she says it was a guy that took her, so it could be a guy. Then the guy, he probably just left that out because he probably thought, oh, maybe I'll leave this out, like, when I take her or something. Or maybe he didn't, because that wouldn't make sense. But I mean, I think he actually left open to that page that basically either that or she was reading into something. She was literally reading into something. Like I said, there's other theories that I'm about to get into, but this theory I'm mostly going to pan out because, I mean, she gets those nightmares. The poem was open to that page that she was having her nightmares, and the page on the poem was talking about the stuff she was having in her nightmares, and she was getting these random calls. So my guess is that she possibly did get kidnapped and possibly murdered, but I really don't know for sure. Like, I don't know because I'm not a full detective, but if I had to choose a theory, that would be it. Now after I explain these theories, y'all can comment down what theory, like, y'all believe it to be true. Now, let me go to this. I think there's more theories, but I'm just going to get to one more. Like, and the other one is that she was possibly killed by drug dealers or something. Now, let me explain why. Well, apparently, when the poem book was open, apparently her boss said, like, sometimes, like, people say, like, she was investigating something, like, investigating what she saw one day, because apparently to other people, she was, like, going somewhere and she encountered these two men that was actually doing a drug operation, and I think they saw her, but she just went away. And then possibly they wanted to keep her silent, so they, like, killed her, especially since she was investigating them. Someone even claimed she was investigating these two men. And I think and then there was one day in court where the two men were arrested or something, and one of them claimed to have killed Cynthia. Like, they confessed and they said, oh, I killed that woman. And apparently not both men, but one of the men claimed they have killed Cynthia. Now, there's another theory, but like I said, you can go to BuzzFeed and search up Cynthia Anderson and then watch that whole story, because I think they both have both theories. And this theory actually does make sense too, but like I said, because the guy that said or confessed and claimed that he killed Cynthia, he could just be lying, because there's people who confess all the times the things they didn't do, or he could possibly know who killed her, but doesn't, like, want to rat them out, so he of course has to say it like it's him, but it's really not him. So it could be that. It could be he could be telling the truth. Maybe he did kill Cynthia because she saw the drug operation going on. But he could also be lying. And now that's why I'm saying my second theory with her being kidnapped. I think it was the third. Yeah, third theory. Her being kidnapped and possibly murdered due to the random phone calls, due to the poem being open to the page and talking about what was happening, basically everything that was happening in her dream, like a guy kidnapping her, knife against the throat, and killing her. Like, that theory makes more sense because it has more evidence. The random phone calls, the poem page being open to that specific page, and her having nightmares like she was having visions or something. Now, this whole case is like scary to me. Like I said, I think this is a scary video because when I think about true crime, it is kind of scary. It is kind of scary now. Yeah, I would like to know y'all's guys' theories or what you think about this. I mean, if you already know about the case of Cynthia Anderson, then this should be easy for you to comment below. But if you don't and you still don't get it after watching this video, like I say, you can go subscribe to BuzzFeed Unsolved and like search up Cynthia Anderson on that video, because they did a video. Now, I think that's how I came across the case, was watching it from BuzzFeed. And they have more theories and more stuff to talk about than I do, because there's more stuff to talk about. I just didn't talk about in this video. But yeah, I would like to know y'all's guys' theories in this case. To me, this case is really scary because it's crime, it's true crime. Now, I really hope eventually we get to find out what actually happened. I really hope. And prayers to her family, because her family members could still be alive or dead, but like if there are some who are still alive, then prayers to her family, especially to her boyfriend, because unless he kidnapped her, which I highly doubt, but like prayers to him too, because she was his girlfriend. She was his girlfriend, and so like prayers to the family and prayers to her boyfriend now. So like I said, I really hope we get to find out about this case. And now, guys, thank you for watching this video. Just thank you for watching, and like this video, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you get notified when I post a video. Yeah, and like I said, comment y'all's guys' theories of what y'all think actually happened. Like if she just ran off, she was kidnapped and possibly murdered, she just didn't want to be found, or who knows what, like, we don't know. So like I said, comment below y'all's guys' theories, and I will be going through my comments. So I'm not that type of YouTuber that doesn't go in comments and like them. Depending if they're nice comments and really good comments, I will check my comment section, see what y'all's guys' theories are. But that's the comment question for today. And I would really like to know y'all guys' theories. So just comment below y'all guys' theories and I will check them in. Yeah, and I'll be doing more scary content. I'm going to do another video on Sunday or something. Probably Sunday. I'm probably going to do another video on Sunday or Monday. And it's going to be a reaction video to a movie and TV show. Like I said, some days I will be doing scary videos, like I said on this channel, scary videos, reaction videos, comedy, makeup. I think I'm going to start a makeup video towards the end of next weekend. So next weekend I may do a makeup video, hairstyle video, which I may do in the next couple days, and just other stuff too. Like I said, this is going to be a great channel. And the reason why I don't have a profile pic on here is because I tried putting one on there, but after I clicked save, it just did nothing. So I have to find another way to put, because I don't have an editor. So it's kind of hard to do this. But like, I should be getting an editor soon, and so like they can help me, like the editor can help me. The editor I get will probably help me edit my videos, and hopefully maybe in a couple days or so. It may be a couple days or months, but hopefully like my editor can also help me finally put a profile pic. Like I said, I'm going to continue to try to find a way, but if not, if I can't, then my editor is going to help me find a profile pic. Now, hope y'all enjoy this video. And like I said, just leave, I know I said, but just leave a comment, y'all guys' theories of what y'all think happened to Cynthia Anderson, and I will be checking them and then responding to some of y'all. Well, depending, because if it's not a lot of comments, then I can respond to all of y'all. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if y'all want more content like true crime cases or as a scary content part, then just let me know down there too. Like, either comment what y'all think of what happened to Cynthia Anderson, or comment if you want to see more of this true crime cases. I'm starting to like it too, but I want to know y'all guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed that video, and I will see you in the next one.